Plant FAQs, Begonia coccinea. All about Begonia coccinea, your guide to the scarlet begonia. Hi everyone, Furbu here. Today, we're diving into the world of the stunning Begonia coccinea, also known as the scarlet begonia. This beauty is a popular houseplant with captivating foliage and delicate flowers. Whether you're a seasoned plant parent or just starting your indoor jungle journey, this FAQ will equip you with everything you need to know about caring for your Begonia coccinea. See more 2,104 species in genus Begonia at monsteraholic.com. What is Begonia coccinea? Begonia coccinea is a flowering plant belonging to the Begoniaceae family. It's native to the Atlantic forest of Brazil, thriving in the dappled sunlight of the rainforest understory. This tropical heritage translates into a love for humidity and well-draining soil. Key characteristics: eye-catching foliage. The star of the show is the Begonia coccinea's foliage. Large, glossy leaves, often asymmetrical, resemble angel wings, hence the nickname angel wing begonia. The leaves come in a beautiful shade of dark green, sometimes with a reddish or purplish underside. Some varieties boast silvery speckles or white polka dots, adding another layer of visual interest. Delicate blooms. Begonia coccinea produces clusters of small, delicate flowers throughout the growing season. The blooms typically come in shades of red, pink, or white, adding a touch of elegance to the plant. Begonia coccinea versus other begonias. What's the difference? There are over 1,800 species of begonias, so it's natural to wonder how Begonia coccinea compares to its relatives. Here's a quick breakdown of two common houseplant begonias. Begonia rex. Begonia rex, also known as the rex begonia, is prized for its stunning, patterned foliage. Unlike Begonia coccinea's glossy leaves, rex begonias boast velvety leaves with intricate color combinations and textures. However, rex begonias can be fussier about humidity and light levels. Begonia semperflorens. Begonia semperflorens, commonly called the wax begonia, is known for its constant blooms. While Begonia coccinea offers delicate flowers throughout the season, wax begonias produce clusters of small, vibrant flowers almost year-round. However, wax begonias tend to be shorter-lived than Begonia coccinea. Caring for your Begonia coccinea, a plant parent's guide. Begonia coccinea is a relatively easygoing houseplant, making it a great choice for both beginners and experienced plant enthusiasts. Here's how to keep your scarlet begonia thriving. Light. Begonia coccinea prefers bright, indirect light. Avoid harsh midday sun, which can scorch the leaves. East or north-facing windows are ideal. Water. Water your Begonia coccinea when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Avoid overwatering, as this can lead to root rot. Aim for consistent moisture, not soggy soil. Humidity. Begonia coccinea enjoys moderate to high humidity. Grouping your plant with other humidity-loving plants or using a pebble tray filled with water can help create a more humid environment. Soil. Use a well-draining, lightweight potting mix specifically formulated for African violets or begonias. Fertilizer. During the growing season, you can fertilize your Begonia coccinea once a month with a balanced liquid fertilizer diluted to half strength. Common problems with Begonia coccinea. While generally a trouble-free plant, Begonia coccinea can encounter a few common issues. Brown leaves. This can be caused by underwatering, overwatering, or too much direct sunlight. Check your watering habits and adjust lighting if needed. Drooping leaves. This is often a sign of underwatering. Give your Begonia coccinea a good drink and monitor it closely. Powdery mildew. This fungal disease appears as white spots on the leaves. Improve air circulation and treat with a fungicide if necessary. Propagation. Sharing the Begonia coccinea love. Begonia coccinea can be easily propagated through stem cuttings. Here's a quick guide. Take a stem cutting with at least 2 nodes, leaf junctions, from a healthy plant. Remove the lower leaves and dip the cut end in rooting hormone, optional. Plant the cutting in a pot with a well-draining potting mix. Water the soil lightly and keep the pot in a warm, humid location. In a few weeks, roots should develop and your new Begonia coccinea will start to grow. Is Begonia coccinea toxic to pets? Unfortunately, yes. Begonia coccinea contains calcium oxalate crystals, which can be irritating and toxic if ingested by pets like cats and dogs. It's best to keep this plant out of reach of curious furry friends. How big does Begonia coccinea get? On average, Begonia coccinea can grow up to 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. However, with proper care and pruning, you can control its size and maintain a bushier appearance. Does Begonia coccinea need repotting? As your Begonia coccinea matures, it will eventually outgrow its current pot. Signs that it needs repotting include roots circling the pot and water draining too quickly. Choose a pot that's only slightly larger than the current one to prevent overwatering. Can I grow Begonia coccinea outdoors? Yes, Begonia coccinea can thrive outdoors in USDA zones 10 and 11, where it enjoys warm temperatures and dappled sunlight. However, it's not cold-hardy and requires protection from frost. Where can I buy Begonia coccinea? You can find Begonia coccinea at many local nurseries and garden centers. It's also readily available online from reputable plant retailers. Begonia coccinea versus Corallina. My Begonia coccinea is a firecracker. The blooms are a vibrant, almost shocking red that never fails to catch my eye. It flowers prolifically throughout the year, showering itself in these little scarlet explosions. While beautiful, it can be a bit overwhelming at times. That's where my Corallina comes in. Its blooms are a softer, cooler red, like a delicious glass of cranberry juice. They're not quite as frequent as the coccineas, but they have a more delicate charm. I find myself drawn to the Corallina for a calmer moment, while the coccinea provides that burst of energy I crave. Begonia coccinea versus maculata. Now, the coccinea and maculata are a whole different story. The coccinea is all about the flowers, with its glossy green leaves playing a supporting role. It's a bit of a diva, demanding consistent moisture and humidity to keep those blooms pumping. Begonia maculata, on the other hand, is a drama queen with stunning foliage. The deep green leaves are splashed with silvery white markings, creating a captivating pattern. While it does flower occasionally with delicate pink blooms, they're more of a bonus than the main attraction. The maculata is much more forgiving when it comes to watering, making it a lower maintenance choice. So, if you're looking for a show-stopping display of flowers, the coccinea is your girl. But if you admire unique foliage and a slightly more relaxed vibe, the maculata is the way to go. Conclusion. By following these tips and providing your Begonia coccinea with the right care, you can enjoy its stunning beauty and delicate blooms for years to come. With its relatively low maintenance needs and captivating appearance, Begonia coccinea is a perfect addition to any indoor plant collection, adding a touch of elegance and the vibrancy of the tropics to your home.